Hi everyone, and this is Eric, and we are going to do a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII. Um, a few things I'll mention before I get started is that I am going to do a low-level game where I'm going to try not to gain any levels for Squall, just to demonstrate, how easy this game is if you don't level up Squall. And I'm not saying I'm an expert at this game by any means, uh, but yeah, the game is incredibly easy once you get, if you know what you're doing. If you basically don't level up Squall. So yeah, here we go. I do like this opening. This is probably one of my favorite Final Fantasy openings. I'll be quiet so you can watch it. Sorry, just checking my messages while this intro's going. Yeah, this is a good intro in my opinion of for a Final Fantasy game. Particularly the sword fight. A lot of this doesn't make sense until later in the game. Just these are just different scenes throughout the game that we'll experience when we get there. But yeah. Well, that's the opening to Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was pretty cool. I think it's still pretty cool. Before we go on, I am going to give a caution to people that, um, in case you don't buy into this, and before I say it, yes, I do know the creators or developers of this game have debunked this theory, but I don't care. They also said that they think it was an interesting one, but I don't care. The theory is the only thing that helps me make sense of this game. So there is a theory. Please do not spoil it. But there is a theory I buy into regarding this game that takes place later. Yes, I buy into it, and yes, I will be covering, throughout the video when we get to it, why I buy into the theory. So this is just a warning if you are upset that and you don't want to watch a video where I'm basically buying into that theory. Yeah. So yeah, I buy into it. So if you don't want to watch someone who's bought in this theory, my advice is to find another Final Fantasy VIII Let's Player. Yeah. But anyway, I hope that you will stay and watch because this is a good. There's some aspects of this Final Fantasy I don't like, but it's a good one overall. I think for this one I'll read the dialogue. So this is Dr. Katawaki. I think that's how you say it. How are you feeling? My forehead hurts. No kidding. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. And his name is Squall. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see, your instructor is... I'm going to call her, just so you know, I'm going to call her Quistis. So Quistis, I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what I'm going with. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury is not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right, now please come by. Squall, so we meet again. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Squall, is there something on your mind? Not really, not really. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? Funny? No, no, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little. That's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. So this is the setting of this game starts off as at a mercenary school for a school for mercenaries. It's kind of like a college, but you go there to become a mercenary. So I think that's a pretty cool concept. Yeah. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments from there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. I like how Squall just sits right next to Cypher, the guy who basically cut him up. Well, whatever. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Squall, I need to talk to you. Now, before we talk to her, if you examine the computer, there's a lot of things you can do with it. So yeah, turn on the power. The first thing we want to do is go into tutorial. So in this game we have something called GF. They stand for Guardian Fight Forces, I believe, but I saw another video person who was live streaming this game calling them girlfriends, so I'm going to call them girlfriends in this just because I think it's funny. So our first girlfriend is Quetzalcoatl. I think that's how you say it. It is a thunder element. I don't know why they just didn't use Rama in this, but whatever. And our other girlfriend is Shiva. And here we have a tutorial. Test and review will become available later. But yeah, if you need to go over basics, yeah. I do like this menu because you can learn information about, the settings of this game and everything. Yeah, like Paramagic Dr. Odine, I think that's how you say it. Remember him for later. Much later, I'll say. Girlfriends or Guardian Force is kind of gives an intro about them. Sorceresses and Magic, basically it explains where they came from. If you go back, and then about Garden, A lot of information. I'm not going to go through it all. Facility rules, yeah, rules for each area, student rules. Yeah, just these are just different rules about the garden. I'm not going to go through them all. A message from garden. This is kind of fun. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No, these are just announcements. What are the other ones? Cafeteria announcements. Yeah, hot dogs are basically a staple food at the garden. Everyone wants them, I guess. Yeah, disciplinary committee. Yeah, just rules from the disciplinary committee. Library committee. No, I think the thing that I'm thinking of is somewhere else. Garden Square. That's the thing I'm thinking of. These, I think they give you these get updated throughout the game, so check back with them. So yeah, this first person, it's kind of like a blog, I guess. So Troppy number one. I got first. Treppy's forever, baby. Man, I want to go out with her. Hey, Treppy number one. You got a name, dumbass? I'm gonna kick your ass. What's your name? Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Big loser. I should kick both your sorry asses. This is not for your silly games. Got it, Zoo. I don't want the disciplinary committee to get on my case, so I'm not writing my name. J.I. What? Who's J.I.? Who are you? Almsy. See, they're so noisy. Good thing I went with my initials, J.I. I'll go with initials too. Hey, does anyone know if the new hot dogs are good? I haven't tried them yet. ZD. Oh yeah, they're the best, man. You're missing out. MS. Damn, I missed it again. ZD. Hey ZD, you have your exam today, right? Good luck, man. MS. ZD, I hope you do well on your exam. Be careful, all right, librarian. And this, no, not that. This this gets updated also, but right now it's just a blank page because the previous person of the garden committee has left the garden. But someone will update it. I think it's like not too long after you beat your first boss battle. So it's updated throughout the game. And we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and equip both the girlfriends onto Squall. Quizzical. No, the thing in this one is you equip your girlfriends onto your characters, and you can buff or debuff your abilities. Summoning is kind of a big part in this game. I guess for now I'll give them girlfriend, draw an item. Girlfriend summons, draw lets you. Magic's kind of different in this Final Fantasy game. You actually extract it from draw points, enemies, and there's ways you can create magic using abilities. But it's kind of different. This one you don't have magic points. And if you go to girlfriend, you can set abilities for them. The first ability I want to learn is card for Quizzical. And for Shiva, Ice Magic Refine. I'll tell you what that is once we gain the ability. So yeah, now we'll go, let's talk to the students. These are the three Treppies. They're basically a fan club for Quistis. Come on, talk to me. Oh, I'm using the wrong button. There we go. You better show some courtesy to Instructor Tripe. It's an honor to be called over by Instructor Tripe. Try to smile a little when you're talking to the instructor. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seat exam if you don't pass the prerequisite. When it does these brackets, that means they're thinking. I'll just give it a few seconds. I'm not going to read when they're thinking, so you can read it. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. So let's talk to them again. I'm so jealous. Maybe I should take up that subject too. Should anything happen to Instructor Tripe, the Troppies will get you back. Alone with Instructor Tripe. And I'm probably mispronouncing tripe too, but whatever. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Wow. I'll be nice and say, are you okay? There. Teehee, I'm fine. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Whoa, oh no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of the garden? Sure. Woohoo, alright, let's go. Sorry, I was just checking my messages. We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you to the directory. That is optional. If you've played through the game, you don't need to, but since I'm doing a walkthrough, I'll go and show it to you. You do want to talk to this person because there's a card game that's a pretty big part of this game. You can get a lot of items and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to talk to him now to get your first few cards. And let's go and take a look at the cards. These are what he's given us. These are very low level cards. We have up to 10 levels of cards. And now we can go down the elevator. There is a third floor, but we can't get up there right now. So we can only go to the first and second floor. That's the directory. I'm not going to read this all, but I'll just explain each area as he's telling them. The garden's kind of a clock shape. The front gate's the 6 o'clock position, dormitories at 12, and then you have places at the at the three spots on the left and the right side. So think of it like that. And you can, until a certain point, you can actually go to the directory and select where you want to go, and it'll automatically take you there. So that's a quick way to get to the place you want to go. So first we have the dormitory. That is where you can rest and save your game there. Basically, that's it. Then the cafeteria. There's some people you can talk to throughout the game there. You can never eat there. And there is someone you can play cards to. That's pretty important, but we'll do that later. Then there's the parking lot. There's only one part in the game where you pretty much have to go to it. But yeah, there's nothing important there. And then there's the front gate. That's how you obviously get out of and in of Balam Garden. Then there's the quad. They do events there. Yeah, so the Garden Festival, which this girl is a part of. And then there's the infirmary. That's where we started out after the opening scene where we were being treated for our head wound. And the doctor is Katawaki. Then there's the training center. You can fight random battles there. There's two enemies there, and you can draw things from them. I am going to be going there shortly to do some drawing. So yeah, but I won't be. I'll be running from the battles after I draw what I want. So south of the east block is the library. You can get an item there. There's a draw point. You can talk to some people there. And then the classroom's on the second floor, and the headmaster's office is the third floor. And the headmaster's name's Sid. If you don't know, Sid is a recurring character in Final Fantasy characters. He's in most of them. I'm not sure about all of them. I know he wasn't in 1. I know he was in 2. I haven't played much of 3. He's in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm not sure about 11 because I've never played it in 12, and I haven't played anything beyond 12. In fact, I haven't really played much of 12 because I didn't really like it. So this is our first save point. Let's go ahead and save it. Oh, I guess it has. So these are from previous games. I'm just going to save over them. So yeah, if you talk to this guy, remember him for later, but he basically just jogs around as I said, it's kind of a clock shape, and he jogs around the garden. You'll see him at various points. Most of the people don't say too much important, but I'll talk to some people. So yeah, we're heading toward the infirmary, if you remember. You can challenge the doctor to card games. We'll be doing cards later, but not right now. How's that forehead doing? There's some people you'll see that you can't talk to. Let's see if I can talk to her. Nope, she just walks right by me, so I can't talk to her. This is the quad, and if you remember, that's that girl that we basically told her the areas of the garden. I don't think, yeah, you can't talk to the girl on roller skates or blades or whatever they are. All members of the Garden Festival Committee have been dispatched to conflicts around the world. That transfer student seems to be really enthusiastic about it, but are you interested in what I'm doing? Interested. Then you should join the Garden Festival Committee too. Have you talked to her again? Come on, join the Garden Festival Committee. I'll go and join it. I'll be nice. Woohoo, let's get to work. I'm gonna speed this up. Darn. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just opened up that window, but yeah, I'm gonna open up the window. I guess F1's a hotkey. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I guess F1 opens up the Microsoft Internet Explorer. So yeah, I didn't know that because there's supposed to be a way. Maybe it's a different key that you can push to. Oh yeah, I sped up because I just want to get through here. Yeah, in the Steam version, there's a key you can push to speed up things. I'm gonna use it, but yeah. And this way is the cafeteria. Cipher, drink. Can I drink something? I'd like some water, you know? Ignore. Yo, it's Squall. Oh yeah, Fujin's gonna treat you, no? You want something? Rage. Ah, ow. What? What? Squall, can't you see the disciplinary committee is busy? Don't bother us. Squall, psst, 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 psst. Fujin's kind of harsh at times, so you better watch it too, you know? What? Oh, it's nothing. Huff, 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 huff. Do you have any hot dogs left? You're a bit late, I'm afraid. We're all sold out. Not again. It's hopeless. If you don't get here early, all right, I'll try again next time. I'll try to order more, but there's no guarantee. Yeah, speeding. Let's go arrest that student for violation of academy regulations. Affirmative. Roger, you know. I've worked here for many a year now. I must say, being young is so great. It's like the burst of energy flowing within you constantly, and oh man, this may take a while. I'll lend an ear. But seriously, with all those youngsters around, I'm beginning to feel young myself. I start thinking to myself, hey, I'm still all that. You know what I mean? Ah, what am I saying? Ah. Well, anyway, I have a son about your age, and he is just so incompetent and so my son, he's not as bright as all you here, so I was worried about his future. Then about a year ago, I'm going on a journey to see what I can do. He said, can you believe him? I was really surprised at first, but my son had this serious look I'd never seen before, so I built up enough courage and told him to go for it. Well, when I look back, I had it now. All he did was make my husband and me worry. But now he has matured. He's grown up, I tell you. It sure gets lonely without him. Oh my, I'm sorry. I got carried away. Whenever I see you youngsters, I just get nostalgic. I wonder where he is now. Now you don't have to listen to all that, but there is an event. There's a kind of it doesn't get you anything, but it's kind of a side quest you can do later by talking to her and finding out about her son. You can talk to people here. If I would talk to them, you can talk to the guy in front. So how's it going? Huh? The guy in back. The guy in back is one of the tribe groupies. Oh, how I love the instructor Questus. I cannot sleep at night, thinking of your radiating beauty. That is why I'm always falling asleep in class. Oh, how sinful you are. Later in the game, when you start playing cards, you do want to challenge that Trappe member or one of the girl Trappes, because you can get a good card from them. But we'll do that later. This is the dorms. I'll just show them off. Yeah, you can go. This is Squall's room. You can rest up, but right now we're at full HP, so I'm not going to. We can save the game. And over here we have the, I think this is the park. No, this is the training center, I think. No, the parking lot, my bad. Nothing to do here right now. And if we go here, this is the training center, I believe. So that's the infamous monster. Ah, I thought I was about to die. Now there is a pretty dangerous enemy you can run into here. I advise running from it for now. But yeah, if I run into it, I guess I'll point it out. But I'm looking for a particular enemy so that I can draw something from it. This is our first draw point. This is one way we get magic. It has a blizzard spell on it, so I'm going to draw it. So Squall got some blizzard magic. Let's see if I get the enemy I want. Let's see if I slowed it down. I need to figure out how to get rid of these hotkeys. Because, yeah, the item I want, I think it's the top one. Yeah, that's the one I want. Let's see, did I put it back on fast forward? Yep. And looks like it's going to put us to sleep. So I did not set it to memory. I'm going to go ahead and run and set it to memory because I don't want to. I want to quickly do it. This is one reason in fact, I never beat the game on PlayStation. I've only beaten the game on Steam. And a lot of it's because the draw system takes so long to go. So yeah, let's see. I want weight, camera movement. Let's do 100. Battle speed. I'll do slow until a certain boss battle later. Coarser memory. Oh, I want weight. Okay, so let's see if I can run into it now. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll just get one of those enemies. Because I do want to stock up on 100 of the sleep spell. And I'll show you how fast it can be on the Steam version because we have this fast forward feature. Yeah, the training center just kind of loops around. And again, there is an enemy that if you fight it, it may wipe you out. But it's, if I could run into a battle, you know, when I want a battle, I never get them, but when I do, maybe I don't get into battles out here. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I get the enemy I want. Maybe I'll be lucky and it'll just be one. Nope, 3. So there's one. So yeah, I want to draw 100 of them, so I'm not sure how many I have. But yeah, the fact that I have it on fast forward will help out a little bit. If I start getting low, I will run. Again, I don't want Squall to gain experience if I can avoid it. If I get down to like around 100 HP or so, I will run. So yeah, sorry if this is kind of boring. I'm just demonstrating how the draw mechanic works, and I am going to run, I think. So let's see how many sleeps I've gotten. Looks like just 38. So yeah. Okay, maybe I'll be lucky in just one of those things because that would make it a little bit easier. And what do you know? 1. Sorry, I just want to see if it goes faster than this. No, I guess it's only 1 speed. Just seems like it's going for really slow. There's some more sleeps. At the beginning of the game, drawing just takes forever because it's based on your magic stat, and because it's kind of low at the game, drawing takes forever. So there's 2 more. And now it's using sleeping gas. Please miss. Yay. 3 more sleeps. 6. That's a decent amount. The most you can draw on from an enemy battle is 9 at a time. So 6 is better than 3. At least I don't think I've seen one, but now that I'm bringing it up, I'll probably start drawing one now. Three more. So yeah, this is kind of an annoying aspect of the game, but you don't really draw a lot in this. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can get out of drawing game, later in the game. But for now, we're kind of limited on what we have. I do want to get 100 sleeps for Squall. There's 7. There's 5. That's better than 3, but not as good as 7. Oh, and he's maxed out. So now I'm going to run. And didn't gain any experience. Now, if you do attack an enemy and then run, you do gain a little bit of experience. So you do want to watch out for that. And we'll just continue exploring the garden. I wanted to be a seed since I was little. It just makes sense that I want to help out. I'm going to be a seed. I'll work really hard. Student number 41269, Squall. You're that problem child. Don't that you have the final seed exam today? And you're making instructor Trap wait. Well, whatever, man. How dare you call me a problem child? Screw you, too. Now, this is the final area, the library. Now, this girl with the, if I can, I probably should take it off. Let me take it off. Sorry, there. I should take it off when I'm not trying to draw, but I'm going to see if I can get rid of this hotkey and if I could talk to her there. She does play some significant roles with a certain character we get, but yeah. So she's on the library committee. I guess I won't read everything. I have a question for you. Esther was the country that was governed by the evil sorceress way back when, right? So what happened to this sorceress? Did someone overthrow this sorceress? Did we learn about this in class? I think I cut that day, so like I have no idea what the sorceress is about. Now over here, you can get a draw point. What? Well, I told you not to get it. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. Hmm? Oh. I guess we're missing it.
Maybe it is better to say 180.
Sorry, I was talking to my wife just now. Yeah. If I can get to the part there's an item I can get from this library shelf if it would cooperate. There we go. This is the Occult Fan 1. These magazines kind of hint at a side quest in the game. We'll take a look at it. It doesn't make sense, and I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what which side quest this is about, but it does tell you about a side quest you can do. And if you go back here, I have a test coming up. It's actually a makeup test. It's the worst, man. I'm the only one taking it. I saved a seat, but where's my study partner? I'll get in trouble if she doesn't come back soon. So yeah, this is pretty much most of what you can do at the garden at this point in the game. And, you can go to the training center, fight some battles, draw from enemies. I could have drawn 100 of the other magic spell, but I'm not worried about it right now. Today's seed should have more brains than brawn. Now I could use the study panel to warp right to the front gate, but I think there's a draw point that we can get, so I want to take advantage of that. I always go to the wrong one. Let's talk to this guy. I've been here since the garden was established. Well, good for you. You know what? I really like this garden, even though there are instructors who suck. Well, that's about any university. There are some instructors that suck and some that are good. So this is the cure draw point. You can get, so I just stocked 5 draws. Now, some draw points will refill after you've a certain amount of time or maybe a certain amount of steps. I'm not sure what, but just check them when you see them and decide if you want to draw something. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a girlfriend. Can I get out of this? Yep, I'm going to skip the tutorial. Everything okay till now? You can always check it back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Already? Sorry, my wife was writing something down and kind of got me distracted. So yeah, she's basically telling us how to use the draw command, which I pretty much already showed you. So we need to head to the fire cavern. I'm probably going to end this video, but uh, I will basically show you how to stock up magic. I'm going to give Quistis the Shiva, and right now she doesn't have anything to cast, so I'll give her girlfriend draw item. And Squall will get Quetzalcoatl because I want him to have the magic bonus from sleep. And I just selected auto to junction it. Maybe I should show you how this works. Let me give him girlfriend draw item for now. So the way this works is you select the status you want to buff, and not everything will always buff, or in some cases you need to have a certain amount. So, for example, sleep will up it to 18, Asana will up it to 7, and that's all we have right now. So we have 100 sleep, that's ups it the best. So since that's all we can buff at this point, let's go ahead and buff it. So that upped his magic to 18. Well, I am going to go ahead and end it. We didn't do a whole lot. We saw the opening, and you saw me draw 100 sleeps, and we left the garden. So that's it for this episode. Sorry about the things. I'm going to see if I can get those hotkeys taken off. That way, I don't, when I want to fast forward and stuff, I don't have to. You don't have to. I don't, get the Internet Explorer to open up. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.